frankly, I'm surprised more suitors haven't come out. Given how popular TikTok has become, what do you make of all this right now?
Well, look, two things. One, it's an expensive app, right? Like whoever buys this thing is probably going to have to come up with, I don't know, $30 billion plus. Two, it's just an incredibly difficult technical transition. The secret sauce of TikTok lies in its algorithms, which are part of ByteDance, which is going to remain a Chinese company. And then you have just kind of all of the crazy politics around it. This is just, one of the most difficult transactions probably in the history of Silicon Valley.
Our David Faber reported on Friday, though, that with the Microsoft talks, that part of the deal would be that they would take a year to transfer some of that coding, the secret sauce, as you put it there. Is that a viable expectation? Could Twitter pull that off as well? Is there anybody else, when you consider the amount of money necessary? We all know who has the big cash hoards in Silicon Valley. I mean, what do you think about that?
Well, look, there are definitely $30 to $50 billion somewhere to buy TikTok. I suspect it's more likely to be a coalition of groups if it winds up not to be Microsoft. We know that Sequoia has about a 10% stake in ByteDance. They could probably help put together a coalition of companies or interests that could sort of take TikTok off of ByteDance's hands. But I do think it probably is going to take a year, right? The idea that you could unwind this very large company in 45 days just seems ridiculous. Now, I will say, I also think ridiculous the idea that Twitter is going to buy TikTok. It does not have the money, and it does not, frankly, have the competence to unwind that company from ByteDance and then integrate it into its own operations.
But that, it comes down to what TikTok wants. In that regard, do they want a partnership like you would have with Twitter? And we all remember what they did with Vine, and I think they regret that. They let it go, let it die. Would they be a better suitor in that regard, or go to Microsoft and let them do whatever the heck they want to do with it?
I don't know. It's been like 2 weeks since a 17-year-old hacked into Twitter and stole like 20 of the most high-profile accounts on the service. I just really don't trust this company with TikTok. I think, ByteDance is extremely angry that it has to sell at all. And so I think they're going to be driven primarily by, what is going to be the best financial outcome for their investors. This could have been a company that maybe rivaled Facebook in terms of advertising revenue, and now it's getting chopped up into parts. So they're going to be looking for who's going to give them to the most money, and it is not going to be Twitter.
All right. Casey Newton, Verge.